Too Casual Podcast, episode number 17. How are you doing, Drake?
Man, I'm pretty good.
Are you?
17.
I just realized something. So, this is a weird thing with Discord. So, that's actually funny. I never noticed this. So, in Discord, on your screen, your webcam is reversed. But on my screen, it's like normal. Like how I see you on Discord is like how I see you in real life. But on your screen, you're reversed. And for some reason, it does that for like your webcam. But on my OBS recording, I have it flipped. So like everyone sees me normally. So on my screen, I have myself back and forth and like they're next to each other. And it's kind of weird. I just now noticed that. But Drake, how you doing?
Man, I'm pretty solid.
Yeah.
Just been hanging out, you know?
Yeah, it's been a week, I guess.
It's been a week.
I'm trying to think if I've done anything productive. Not really. I've started another book. Two, I guess, and still haven't finished one of them. Antkind by Charlie Kaufman. He directed this new movie called I'm Thinking Ending Things. Have you heard? All right. And then I watched Adaptation and Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, written by this guy called Charlie Kaufman. He directed this. I'm kidding. I did watch the new SpongeBob movie that's not coming out in America till next year. Really bad. Really bad. Like, they like took everything. I don't know, they didn't do anything original. Everything you see is like SpongeBob is already done. And it's so like... So, Steven Hillenburg, the guy that created SpongeBob, passed away, rest in peace. Like, the one thing he wanted... He requested Nickelodeon to do two things. To never change the art style, and to never make a prequel where SpongeBob is a kid. And they're doing that. They changed art style, and they're making a prequel where SpongeBob is a kid. And this movie is basically a giant advertisement for that TV show. Spoiler alert. And like, it's really like, I don't know. If you watch the SpongeBob movie from 2004, the classic, the masterpiece, 10 out of 10 movie, I have the Blu-ray over here. And then you watch this one like, it like retroactively makes everything that happened in the first movie not exist. Which I guess in SpongeBob, all the episodes never like existed within the same universe, if you understand. Like they never go together.
Yeah.
But it was just like kind of, it's ruined my childhood. No, I'm kidding.
It's just not good.
It's just, really bad. And it's like SpongeBob, the thing that made it so special is like, you could, like, each episode had like its own like lesson to take away from it. Yeah. Or like, if you never notice it as a kid, but when you're an adult, you look at it and like when you're a kid, it's just like a dumb show. It's fun.
Yeah.
But whenever you're an adult, like each episode has like a moral message to take away from it and stuff like that. And this like has nothing like that.
So upsetting.
Yeah, really, really, really bad. What else have I done? I got back into Pokemon Go. We talked about that before the show, but the reason for that is, I don't know. I've been excited for a video game since Murdered Soul Suspect that came out in 2014. And that game really like ruined me being excited for games. I am so excited for a game that isn't even announced yet. It's so stupid. Pokemon Diamond. I have multiple questions to ask in a second. Pokemon Diamond, the game I played in the 4th grade, my first Pokemon game. And in Pokemon history, there's always been remakes every single generation. So a fun thing that they do is like you have Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow. Those are the first 3. And then you have and that came out the original Game Boy. And then the new Game Boy came out, the Game Boy Color. They did in the Game Boy Advance technically. Game Boy Color was like, they kind of went together. But Game Boy Advance was considered like its own thing compared to the original Game Boy Color. The Color just put color on the original Game Boy. And the Game Boy Advance is another console. Like PS1, PS2, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, they remade Red and... Like, I say remade Green. They made Blue and Green for some reason. They remade those games, but they upped the generation. So, like, that was the first generation of Pokemon. This is, like, the same game, but it's 3rd gen. It has all the Pokemon from the generations from before, but still the same region. It's kind of... You're getting into, like, super, like... into Pokemon to explain this. It's all the same Pokemon,
Yeah.
but they added like the 3 gens. But at the same time, you can only catch certain Pokemon each region, so it's still you're in that region. And every single new console they remake. So like the DS, they remade the Gen 2 games, and then the 3DS they remade the Gen 3 games. And now we're at the Switch. That's the new console, and they're remaking it. There's a lot of like leaks and like rumors and speculation, and like no one knows if it's happening. And also, I don't know, Pokemon Diamond remake. So excited for a game that isn't even announced yet. It's more than likely gonna come out, and like next year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, so it's supposed to be like a lot of new Pokemon stuff. But I'm really just excited for a game that isn't even announced yet. Hypothetically, that couldn't get released. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
What sprung this excitement? I don't know. I really don't know. I've been excited about it forever. Like ever since the Switch came out, because I was like, you do the math, and it's like, oh, it's our time for Pokemon Diamond.
Right.
That was a lot of talking for nonsense. So I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go because I want to have the complete living dex. So what that means is you have one like to complete the Pokedex, you just have to capture. You can capture you capture the first part of the Pokemon and evolve it twice, so it's fully evolved. But living dex, you have to have each and every single everything instead of just having it complete.
Right, like you have.
Yeah, so I want
all evolutions.
I want to have a living dex on my Pokemon home.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I just nerded out for like 5 minutes.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, my question was, have you ever played a Pokemon game? I know you played Pokemon Go. We talked about this before the show. You ever play like a Pokemon actual game? Like a mainline series game?
I might be making this up. What? It's Diamond and what?
Pearl. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
I played Pearl. What?
We hate Pearl. When we grew up.
Pearl? Who's we?
When we in 4th grade, me, Caden, and Tanner were Pokemon Diamond gang, and Josh had Pearl. What a nerd! I'm pretty sure Jacob.
Shout out Josh.
I'm pretty sure Jacob had Diamond too, but Josh had Pearl, and we're like, oh, you traitor! Even though it was like good to have someone with a different game because there's like game exclusive versions. There's Pokemon you can only get in Pearl and Pokemon you can only get in Diamond.
Right.
And also, in retrospect, Pokemon Diamond is such a bad game, in the sense that it's so slow. Like the dialogue's slow. It was a new engine, and it's just like such a bad engine on a good game. So if you like try to emulate it, it's like, oh god. So that's kind of exciting, but at the same time, I'm also kind of scared that they're gonna ruin it because the newer Pokemon games are like really easy. Well, not to say that the old Pokemon games aren't easy. Right,
but it'll just be like reading
a chimpanzee can beat a Pokemon game. They're not hard at all. That's why you got to do like Nuzlocke rules. So like, you can the first Pokemon you encounter in each route is the only Pokemon you can catch on that route. You can catch that Pokemon, and you can't catch another one. If you fail to catch it, you're screwed. And also Nuzlocke rules: if they faint, they're dead. You have to release them. You have to nickname everybody, so the sting of them dying hurts more. Right. And there's like more rules, like setting it to set instead of switch, battle type, and no using items in battles. It makes the game really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, not allowed to over level the gym leader, so you can't like just make your Pokemon like super over leveled and sweep. Yeah. I don't know, makes the game fun.
Yeah.
Some of those rules I would recommend you try it, but without like not the difficult ones.
Yeah.
Like a base Nuzlocke is you can only capture the first thing you see in a route. You can't capture anything else. And if they faint, they die, and you have to nickname them. That's the basic Nuzlocke rules. Be interesting for you to try it. It makes it to where you can lose a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Which you can't if you're actually playing it.
I gotcha.
I don't know. You should get a Switch in Pokemon Diamond, I guess Pearl, whenever they remake them.
I almost got a Switch not that long ago, but it was whenever they were like out of all of them.
Oh yeah, I remember this. It was when Animal Crossing was big.
Yeah, and then
I think you can get them now.
A Switch, but okay.
You should be able to get one now.
Yeah.
The Switch is the best console this generation. I've said it once, I'll say it again. It's better than the Xbox One and the PS4. It has way better games. It has so many good games, like Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening Remake, Mario Odyssey. All these games that I've never played any of like the ones before them. And I think they're great games to discover.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need something like that. Do you have the Switch or the Switch Lite?
I have the Switch.
Gotcha.
I think
The Switch can go on a TV or something.
you can do that with the Lite. I'm not for sure, but I don't think it comes with the dock. I'm not actually sure if you can put the Switch Lite in a dock. It might be mobile only. I never thought about getting the Lite just because I got the Switch before it was announced. So
yeah, I think I would like the Lite because whenever Jenny's watching something, I can sit there and just fiddle around.
You can do it on the regular one too.
Yeah.
Like the Lite is mobile only. This one,
yeah. I just don't think I have a purpose for the big one, but
I think it's only $100 difference.
Yeah.
And it's would you pay I think it's such a better experience having it on the TV than not. The only problem with the Switch and the Switch Lite, and the reason I'm really anti-Switch Lite, I guess you can also do it. You got to get the Pro Controller for it to be the Pro Controller is so good. The controller it comes with is so bad. But the Pro Controller is great. It's basically just an Xbox One controller. It feels almost the exact same.
Huh.
And yeah.
I didn't even know that. That's cool.
You basically have to get it. You don't have to, but the base controller it comes with is really bad.
Yeah.
You can play the Pokemon games with that. It's not but if you want to go into Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild or games like that, I don't know.
You need the
only thing it's missing is a virtual console. Then you can really get into it. You'll probably, if you get one, you'll get it when 35th anniversary edition's gone. So you won't be able to play Mario 64 and stuff like that. Which it came out, and we talked about it on this podcast. I need to make you play it, but eventually I'll make you play Mario 64.
Heck yeah.
I'll go to your house and force you to play it.
Just put the controller in my hand.
Yeah, the new console's coming out, the new Xbox. I'm getting mine a week late, according to Amazon. I have it pre-ordered. I don't know.
Let me know how it goes.
There's no games for it, so there's literally no games.
Yeah.
Besides, the only game I won on it's Tetris. But you know what they say, a console's an investment, not... You don't buy for the games it currently has, you buy for the games that it's gonna have.
Exactly.
Dude, we're taking so long to talk about the movie, but they I've watched reviews for it, and the UI and everything, the dashboard is the exact same as the Xbox One. It looks that's the same exact UI.
Oh no.
So when you turn on the console,
you're not gonna know.
You're not, yeah, there's no difference. The only thing that's super cool, the only main difference, besides obviously graphics being better and it running better, so much better, it's the best console in the market right now. There's a thing called Quick Resume. So you know how whenever you play a game on Xbox One, you turn off your Xbox, you turn it back on, the game's still running?
Yep.
You know how you hit the guide button and it shows the 4 games or whatever, the 4 most recent games you've been playing? It does that Quick Resume thing for all those games that are sitting there. So it has save stated 5 games at once.
That's actually...
So you if you playing multiple games at once, you can just hop back in.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Which I don't know the practical... I don't play multiple games at once, so I don't think that'd be very practical to me. But if you're someone just flipping through a bunch of stuff,
yeah,
it's pretty sick. I don't know. I hope I can just plug in my external hard drive with all the games, because all the games are... All the Xbox One games and 360... all the games you can get on Xbox One right now are retroactively going to be on this new console.
Yep.
So hopefully I can just plug in my external hard drive instead of downloading everything again. That would be
nice. There's
literally no purpose to having an Xbox One if you have an Xbox Series X. They really made it... they really just... I don't know. It's like such a weird new console generation. Like, I don't think it's a new console generation. Like, the PS5 and the PS4 are distinctly different, but Xbox is so for preserving games preservation, and it just like feels like that's all they care about. Which I'm all for game preservation. It's the thing that has been a very lack of concern. Like, if you want to play like old NES games on the NES, you can still play them, but like if you want to play like some like weird NES game, like I don't even know example, like I don't even know. You want to play Chibi Robo for the GameCube? You have to play it on the GameCube, and you have no other option. So you have to have the disc and the GameCube. Unless, I mean, obviously there's emulators, which technically are illegal and illegal at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not legal to emulate a game if you own the game. Like, if you own the disc, it's technically not illegal to play it emulated.
Correct.
I don't know. Whatever. It's just a weird console. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Have you done anything this week?
No. I've worked and that's it.
I don't think of anything else I did. I don't think. I'm going to I was about to say where I'm going. I probably shouldn't. I'm going to a town far away where one of our friends lives tomorrow to watch
cool.
AEW. The AEW Full Gear tomorrow.
Ooh.
So, I mean, if you want to go, you can, but I feel like
no,
you won't be allowed to.
Yeah, I have a wedding to go to tomorrow.
Oh. Why wasn't I invited? I'm kidding. I don't even know anyone who's getting married. Besides, actually, that's a lie. Two people. I used to walk home from school with two people, alright? I think you know who they are, but...
Yeah, we talked about it.
So Tanner and female. I said Tanner's name earlier, so I feel confident saying his name now.
Right.
But they both got engaged the same day, like 2 days ago. It's like different, and that was like, wow. I walked home with two people, and I'm like, they're engaged
on the same day.
I have a cat, so who's really winning here? Like the exact same day, like that's crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of nuts. But you're definitely winning because you have a cat.
Yeah. Do they have a cat? Probably. One of them probably has a cat.
Maybe, but cats love you unconditionally. So
I don't know about that.
Shout out cats.
Not all of them.
Yeah, your cat probably doesn't. Your cat's probably like, ah.
No, my cat cries like a little baby when I get home. He's like, I missed you.
I'm so glad.
I don't have a, this is gonna sound so bad. I don't have a, what are they called? I don't have a bed frame anymore. My mattress is just on the ground.
Yeah.
It gives me more room to have no bed frame.
Right.
So my cat doesn't know where to hide anymore when the guests are here. So he just kind of like sits on the bed like freaked out. And then
don't touch me.
I just put the blanket over his head. He seems fine with that. Like he like hid in the blanket and he couldn't figure out how to get under it again. So I just put the blanket over his head. That's where he feels safe. He's such a freaking baby.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Hates guests. Not a fan. He doesn't know where to hide.
You took all of it. Open the dryer or something.
No. I have an extreme fear every time I do laundry that I've accidentally thrown him in the laundry. Because I watched a video on Twitter one time of a person putting their cat in the washer. And it stuck with me. Every time, I'm like, I'll put clothes in the laundry, alright?
Right.
Then I'll see him, like, on the bed or something. Then 40 minutes later, I'm like, oh god, is he in the washer? Because he hides, like.
Yeah, that's a problem. You need to, as you're closing it, just make eye contact with them.
That's the problem with cats.
Shut the door.
Is like, I could go days without knowing that he's here.
Yeah, because he's just doing his thing.
I don't know. It's like 5 a.m. He's really annoying and like meowing, and he like scratches my back at 5 a.m. But from like 7 a.m. to 5 a.m. the next day, you don't even know he's here. He's just doing his own thing. We talked, I think, 20 minutes about nonsense, so I guess we can get to the movie.
I guess.
We're just shooting the shit. The movie this week is The Wedding Singer, directed by, I don't know. Because
I don't know either.
It doesn't really matter.
Frank something.
Doesn't really matter who directs comedy movies. Frank Kuroki. He directed Click and Waterboy and Zookeeper and Here Comes the Boom and The Ridiculous Six.
One of the greatest directors of all time, then.
Yeah, it's a movie about a singer that sings at weddings.
Yeah, he does.
It stars Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore. It has like Alexis Arquette in it. I don't know. Billy Idol's in it.
Yep.
So Drake, did you write anything down?
I didn't write anything down.
You didn't?
No.
Why not?
Because it's The Wedding Singer, dude. I don't have to write anything down.
It's
I'm literally just gonna praise it for.
Tell me about it.
I just love it. That's why I picked it. I mean, it's not my favorite movie of all time. You know what that is, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, Salo or 120 Days of Sodom. Google that movie.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I bet. Yeah, it's just a great movie. It's about a wedding singer.
Yeah.
He falls in love with a girl that's getting married. You know, like it's a story that's been done many times.
Yeah, The Office.
It's just, it is what it is, but it's good.
It's exactly what you think going into it whenever you're told it's a rom-com. Yeah. Literally, bare bones rom-com. The exact same story.
Yep. But it's good. Has Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore.
I don't think it's a bad movie, but...
Do you know what song I sing? I talked about this last time. I literally sing it constantly at work.
Well, I didn't remember that, I'll be honest. Because like the second we start recording, I forget the episode.
Right.
Like literally like hours ago, I was like, what even movie are we watching this week? But this movie has a bunch of good songs on it. It has a very good soundtrack. So, no, I don't know what song you're singing. It could be White Wedding. It could be any of the Adam Sandler originals.
You're fire hot.
I don't know.
Somebody Kill Me, Please. I sing that so much.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't mean it, but I sing it a lot because it's funny.
Now you mean it. My favorite Adam Sandler song is At a Medium Pace.
Mine's either Somebody Kill Me or Lunch Lady.
What even is At a Medium Pace from? I'm pretty sure it's a comedy special. At a Medium Pace. Don't know where that's from. Thank God Google just doesn't tell me. What movie is it in? At a Medium Pace. I guess it's from Saturday Night Live, because it won't say.
Yeah.
Good song. Middle school me thought it was so funny. Yeah, it's pretty like standard rom-com. Adam Sandler.
Yep. The GOAT.
Wouldn't say even close to being one of my favorites movies of his.
Yeah.
Obviously there's like Uncut Gems, which Drake loved. Tell me about Uncut Gems, Drake. Directed by the Safdie brothers.
I should have not been sober when I watched that, and it would have helped a lot.
No, it's great.
It's fine. It's just stressful for your boy.
Let's see. It's pretty. I don't know if it's that high on my 2019 list. 2019 had a lot of banger movies, to be honest. It's my number 8, 2019.
It's pretty high.
Which it'd be like number 1 on like a lot. Like it'd probably be number 1 in my 1999. 1999 was a good year for movies. 2019, great.
2019's a good year.
Yeah, I want to say this is my favorite Sandler movie at all, or even close. Yeah, I don't even know what I would consider like, the classics like Happy Gilmore, you know, Big Daddy, Billy Madison, Waterboy. I think my favorite might be Underrated Jim, The Ridiculous Six, directed by the same director. That movie, I saw it like maybe 4 times when it came out on Netflix. It's not a good movie at all. But, I don't know. I don't know why I like it. Hubie Halloween, by the way, the new Adam Sandler movie is really good. Mm-hmm. People hate it. My mom said it was the dumbest movie she's ever seen in her entire life, and she didn't like it. It's a 2.4 on Letterboxd, but nah, Hubie Halloween.
And I still have to watch it. I didn't watch it on Halloween like I said I was going to.
It's great.
Still gotta watch it.
I don't know. I'd probably say Uncut Gems is my favorite, actually. Adam Sandler, just because I haven't seen the other ones that recently, so I might just like watch. But also, I don't know. Like Murder Mystery came out like last year, and it's not a good movie, but like I don't mind it. Like, right. I would watch it again if it like I wouldn't like seek it out, but you know.
I think I'm like a weird Adam Sandler lover, in that like my favorite movies, not in order, but my 1 and 2, because I couldn't like differentiate between. But 1 and 2 would be The Wedding Singer or 8 Crazy Nights.
Yeah. You seen a serious one of his? Like the Meyerowitz story? He does Uncut Gems. Punch Drunk Love. Punch Drunk Love is like his like first serious role, and like when Uncut Gems is coming out, I was like, oh, Adam Sandler can actually act. Have you seen Punch Drunk Love? And everyone like forgot about the Meyerowitz stories that came out a couple years ago. Noah Baumbach. But Punch Drunk Love, I don't like it, but it's a highly regarded movie directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, the same director of The Master. We talked about that. For some reason, me and Paulie T, we just don't get along. I just
just not buddies.
I don't dislike the guy. This is just movies. The Master's definitely probably my favorite of his, and like on a technical level, The Master's like great. Just I don't know what it is about his movies. They don't work with me. Yeah. So, you know. We'll see about it.
Yep.
I will be honest with you, Drake. I haven't even rated it on Letterboxd yet, but I'd give it a 5 out of 10, The Wedding Singer.
5 out of 10.
Yeah. Which we had a conversation like 2 years ago about my 6 out of 10. And 5 out of 10 starting to become my 6 out of 10.
Okay. Well, I can live with that.
I don't know. If it wasn't so bare bones of a, like, if it tried doing anything original, maybe it would be a 6. But it's also the exact same movie I've seen like 100 times.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know. I also don't think it's as funny as the other Adam Sandler movies. I don't know. There's some funny moments, but theoretically, there's like that thing. I forgot how many laughs it is, but there's like a scale where it's like a movie can be considered a comedy movie if you laugh like 4 times at it or something like that. I don't think I laughed 4 times. I don't think I did an actual laugh. I did like a, you know, like a like a Twitter laugh. But I think I like actually laughed like maybe once. Maybe it's just because it came out in 1998. Bad year. Bad year.
You're biased.
Am I?
Your rating doesn't count because you're biased.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Mm-hmm.
I even though Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, I gave it a 10 out of 10. It's like, I think it's in my top 10 of all time. Came out 98. We've had, I think, 15 movies covered on this podcast, and 4 of them from 98. I think it's, I may have counted that wrong. It may be 4 of them for 98, like 2 from 99 or something like that. But like, it's like a third of the movies we pick are from those 2 years.
Yeah, like we're running into a problem where we just stick to 2 years. Might as well keep it going. I'm kidding.
Even though like I still have like 100 movies left on my 99 watch list. I should have, like, that was my goal this year, was like to finish up the 99 movies, or like not all of them. It's impossible, but all the relevant ones that I deemed relevant.
Right.
I still have 99 left, so I guess we can still keep on this going. I think my 98 list is 167 movies on it. So theoretically, we can keep this going on forever.
Yeah, we got that.
This could just be the podcast, just covering movies from those 2 years. What would you give this movie out of 10?
10 out of 10. Leave me alone.
Wow. I think this is our biggest gap.
I think it is too.
I don't think we've had a gap more than one, actually. We've been very, there's been no dispute on our movies, I think. I think there was a movie I think I've rated only one movie higher than you. I don't know the truth to that. No, I rated Scream higher than you, definitely.
I can't remember, yeah.
I don't know. I used to have the letterbox for this podcast updated, but like ever since I returned to work, this entire like everything's gone to poop.
Yeah.
I rated Suspiria higher than you, so that's a lie. So I rated Suspiria higher. I think that might be it. Suspiria and Scream. Maybe Reservoir Dogs. I don't know. I don't remember.
Suspiria was going to be my guess for.
You don't rate things in Letterboxd, so it's kind of hard to do off memory.
Yeah, and I don't remember,
So, my pick for next week, I haven't picked it yet, so this is fun.
There we go.
There's a movie that's been sticking out to me recently. Oh, Letterboxd says it's streamable. Okay, we're doing it live. Let's see if you can stream this movie, because it was off all streaming services for a while. But this movie's been like stuck in my head recently, even though I haven't seen it in forever. If we can stream it, it's it says it's on streaming services. Wait, hold on. Do I have my VPN on? No, I don't. You can stream it. Holy crap. I gotta check on my phone. I gotta make sure. There's no way. Cause this movie's like completely dead, like off streaming services for a while.
Right.
Alright. Yeah, I guess you can do it. So that is an absolute PogChamp moment, if you ask me. So you can only stream this. It's not on any streaming. You can stream it. You can only rent it when you stream it, because it's not on streaming services. What I'm saying? But my pick for next week, which I'm very excited because I think it's going to be the most unique thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
Okay.
So my pick for next week is from 2001. I know, Drake. We're in the future, baby.
We've made it.
Yeah, we're in the future. We're in 2001 now. Yeah. And it's directed by David Lynch. He has a movie from 1999 that I feel like I should pick in the future. And that was going to be my pick if this wasn't a streamable. So maybe in the future we'll talk about that one. Completely different movies, and you'll probably like the one from 99 more.
Okay.
But my pick from 2001 is Mulholland Drive.
You want to repeat that?
Mulholland Drive.
Mulholland.
Yeah, it's a famous road in LA. Mulholland Drive. Directed by David Lynch from 2001. Actually, really excited for this pick. My camera gets out of focus like every 2 seconds. But yeah, should be a grand old time. If you haven't seen Mulholland Drive, check it out. Very good movie. Yeah. If you haven't seen a David Lynch movie, have fun. Yeah. The one from 99 is called The Straight Story. I'm not trying to spoil Mulholland Drive. Don't look up the bio for the movie, by the way, for Mulholland Drive. If you've already looked it up, it's fine, I guess. I want you to go in blind.
I haven't read it. Okay.
You should watch it with Ginny. It's not bad. I'm making it sound like it's like Human Centipede or Salo 120 Days of Sodom, which is Drake's favorite movie of all time. You could draw a comparison between those two movies, but it's not like that. It's it's gonna be really unique. You're gonna.
All right.
It's different.
You think Jenny will like it?
I don't know if you're gonna like it, so we'll see.
All right.
I don't know. It'd be interesting.
I'm not looking up the bio. I'm just watching it.
It'll be interesting to see what she thinks about it.
All right.
Have you ever seen the list of movies? Have you ever seen Blue Velvet, Eraserhead, The Elephant Man, Lost Highway, Twin Peaks? Oh, did I ever show you? Those are the movies, by the way. Have you seen any of those?
No.
Did I show you that Netflix short of the guy talking to the monkey?
Yes.
That's the guy that directed this.
Oh, no.
That's the guy. The guy who directed that and is the guy talking to the monkey. That's the guy who directed this movie.
I'm in for a treat.
I love that short so much. I was questioning if I showed it to you, but I was like, there's no way I haven't. I showed it to everyone. Every time I'm at someone's house and I get their remote, I'm like, we're putting on What Did Jack Do? It's on Netflix. You haven't seen it. It's such a good short.
The first time you came over, you threw it on.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
It's good. It's gonna be good.
That's what I mean by unique. Is that?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
a little bit more excited, I guess.
The Straight Story, though, from 99 is a movie that we'll pick in the future, probably. I'll pick it. So The Straight Story from 1999 is directed by the same guy. It's about this old guy, all right? And I forget how it starts. His brother's dying or he's dying, but he has bad eyesight, so he doesn't have a driver's license. But he's an old guy, so he's I want to do it by myself. I want to do this journey by myself. So it gets on an old riding mower and drives from Minnesota to Wisconsin on a riding mower. And that's the whole movie is him riding a lawnmower, multiple states to go see his brother that he hasn't seen in 2 decades. It's a really good
Bobby
movie.
Boucher on crack.
It's a really good movie. It's a part of my 1999 recommendations. I don't know where it is on my 1999 list. But yeah, both those are good movies. Anything Lynch, I would recommend. It's number technically 7, technically 8 on my 99 list. To explain that would be a spoiler for the eventual 1999 video I make.
Nah.
But the number one movie, you could probably guess it, is a movie that I think is really bad, but I watched it really high one time and really enjoyed.
There you go.
That's my number one movie. Everyone knows what I'm talking about, but no one should say it. Great movie. Yeah. This is the first time we've done a podcast that I haven't been tired. I don't know if you can tell. My sleep schedule's been bad ever since episode 4. Whenever I return back to work. And I don't know. I have a decent sleep schedule now, I guess, as in the sense that I wake up at 2 a.m.
There you go.
I wake up at 2 a.m. and I stay up, and then at maybe 4 p.m. I'm so tired, but I'm I can't fall asleep at 4 p.m. I have to make it till at least 7 p.m. That's when I fall asleep at 7 p.m. But now tonight I work till midnight, so. And then tomorrow I'm traveling, and I'm probably gonna hang out with friends and do every single time I fix my sleep schedule, hang out with friends, and it's ruined.
Yep. You stay up till 7 the next morning.
Dude, there's something about staying in someone's house. The worst thing is Xbox. I got a perfect sleep schedule. You get an Xbox party one time, over. GG. No re.
Done for.
You're like just talking on the Xbox party, you look at the clock, it's 4 a.m. and you're like, what?
Yep.
It's like, how did that happen?
Yeah, when I just went to school, my sleep schedule was like that. My parents would like get up for work in the morning because they get up at 4, and I'd like be sitting there and they're like, "What are you doing?" I just don't understand.
It's an addiction.
Yeah.
I really think it's like how everything can be addictive. I think that I'm addicted to Xbox in the sense that, like, if I get on, I just can't get off.
Right.
Like, recently, yeah. I've been like setting an alarm. I'm like, all right, I can't stay on past 11 p.m. Never stuck to it. There's one time I was gonna do it, but me, Wes, and Owen got into a Trivial Pursuit battle where we played Trivial Pursuit for like 3 hours. Wes kept on lagging out, so we had to like rematch to get like a legit game. Then we had a legit game, and like, nah, we gotta do this again. Wes cheated on one of them, he won. It's the final like stage. Me and Wes, if you know how Trivial Pursuit works, at least the Xbox version is completely different than the board game. You have to get 6 wedges to win. Or whoever has 6 wedges and has the most points. We're in the last stage. Me and Wes have a wedge advantage over Owen, so Owen's like pretty screwed out. I think it was like statistically impossible for him to win at that point. But Wes like lagged, so he got different questions than I had, and his questions were easier than mine.
Oh.
So I was like, that doesn't count. Because I was like excited, because there was like a point where it was sports and leisure. Wes sucks at sports, and sometimes it's leisure. So it's like easier for him because he just doesn't know sports. And it's a question about League of Legends and StarCraft, and I was like, oh, it's over. I know all these. I'm not like a StarCraft or League of Legends fan. It's just like, I'm like, been invested in like the gaming scene forever, so like, I know. And it was like, he had different questions altogether. He didn't even have the same category.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Talking nonsense. I don't know. The main thing to be excited for the next console is to finally get rid of this controller.
Yeah, I like the new controller.
This one, I don't have an RB button, and I have controller drift on the left stick. So it'd be nice to have a controller that works.
Right.
I know last episode we said we're going to start doing 30 minutes, but I don't know. I'm flowing.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever we're going to do. With it all.
The next Call of Duty Cold War. I don't think I'm going to get it.
You don't?
I say that. Actually, if you buy it, I get it technically. But
yeah, see.
I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm not.
When's it come out?
6 days from now. Or when this comes out, 5.
Yeah.
I'm just not excited. It's a Treyarch game, and Treyarch's never made a bad Call of Duty, but they're using the same engine as Modern Warfare. And Modern Warfare is so bad. Like, Modern Warfare is the second worst Call of Duty of all time. And it's only that because the worst game I didn't play. Infinite Warfare. I downloaded it, played one game, got killed with a laser gun. And I was like, this isn't Call of Duty. And I deleted it. That's all. So, like, Infinite Warfare might be better than Modern Warfare. I just don't know.
Right.
I'm like the only person in the world that like thinks that. Modern Warfare, like in the public opinion, is a good game, but it's so bad. It's good for like casuals, I guess. And like Cold War, according to the beta, is like super skill based matchmaking, which just isn't fun. I hate the people that are like, if you don't like skill based matchmaking, it's because you don't want to get good at the game or something like that. That's not how it works. Like,
yeah.
If everyone's going 500, if you're in a game where everyone's at equal skill level, alright? I guess you'll get better doing that over time. But the game's just not fun. If everyone's going 500, it's not fun at all. The fun thing,
grinding.
And what made us fall in love with Call of Duty, is getting in lobby, no skill base at all. You just get the best lobby for like the best connection, and you just pub stomp kids because you're the best player in the freaking game.
Right.
And that's what like made me fall in love with Call of Duty. Like not this like nonsense where you go like you
Every
get a kill, you
game
die, you get 2 kills, you die, you get a kill. Like that's not fun. I want to go on like a 30 kill streak.
Yep.
God, Modern Warfare sucks.
Yeah, I don't like grinding for every kill.
Yeah. I don't know. Trying to think of games like Battlefield, like I think I definitely in games like maybe like a 1.5 KD in Battlefield, but it's way more fun than like if you go like that in COD. COD is really boring. I'm saying this, and like it's such like a elite standpoint because like Drake, for example, not that good at Call of Duty.
Drake's straight garbage.
So I sound like a prick.
Video games.
Like I sound like a huge prick because I'm like I love matching up with people like Drake just to kind of beat them down.
Yeah. But you got to understand that there's people like Drake out there that have been playing since.
Yeah, Drake's been playing for like only a couple years, actually.
Yeah, and it's terrible. And then you got Andy, who's like a god at it. So.
I'm not good, actually, at all.
Okay.
I'm just the best guy you know at the game. I'm not the best guy.
True, and I know a lot of people that are really good. So
Bangle, former guest, he's way better than me at COD.
Really?
I don't think I'm good at all the game.
Okay.
I don't know. Hypothetically, I'm above. I would say hypothetically I'm above average player. I'm probably like the top 10% or 90%. I don't know how that really works.
You'd be in the top. I don't know either. I give up.
However, whichever one means that I'm like the top echelon.
Yeah, I think top 10%.
But at the same time, it's like this with everything I do. Like I could be like top 10% in the thing, but I'm aware of the people that are like the 1% of the 1% and how big of a gap, like me to you is a gap, but me to the 1% of the 1% is like so much bigger of a gap than me to you. Like you could easily get to my skill level, but I will never get to the 1% of the 1%.
Gotcha.
Like,
that makes sense.
That's how I think about like everything. Like I don't know. I just don't like everything. I don't think I'm good at. It's just a different mindset. I like putting myself down. Apparently,
you're a hater of yourself.
I mean, I am my biggest hater.
Haters are your motivators, except you.
At least on the old podcast, I had a bigger hater than me. We had a guy that disliked the crap out of me. 2 actually, but you know, who cares? Maybe there's someone listening to this podcast like maybe it's one of your work buddies like listens to it and they're like, man, that Andy guy's such a freaking idiot, dude. We'll never know.
Yeah, it would definitely be me if anybody hates somebody, because I'm like,
nah, everybody likes you.
This is my 17th podcast, so I'm not very good.
I don't know. You're fine.
That's good.
This is like my 100th, so I think I've said it before, I'll say it again. Nobody dislikes Drake. Nobody. Everybody likes Drake. Even in high school. I don't know. Nobody. I've never heard anyone say a bad thing about you, Drake.
That's good.
Besides me, because you're a freaking idiot. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Who? I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I just don't. I was talking to Alex.
Sometimes.
Yeah. About the new Xbox, and he was like, "This would be an interesting topic to talk about on the podcast," which I guess we kind of covered. But I was like, "Yeah, Drake's not a gamer, like at all."
Yeah, you gotta just. We need to have him on again so y'all can talk about it, and I can just sit here and smile.
Yeah, like Drake's, he doesn't like. How many times do you play Xbox now?
Once a week.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's
usually for 2 to 3 hours.
I guess you're still a gamer, but you're like a super casual.
Yeah, like I play just whatever I'm feeling for a few hours one day on the weekend.
And then I'm a person that I would consider myself a gamer, but I probably have way less fun than you, and I don't have any games that like I want to play. I play FIFA 21, and I hate every second of it, but I still play it just because it's the only thing to play right now.
Yeah.
I've been playing. Oh, I've been playing Pokemon Red, the original Pokemon from 1996. I was doing a Nuzlocke of that, and I got really mad and deleted my save. So I'm probably getting.
So it's not been a fun time for Andy.
Next week, I'll let you know about the next game I'm playing. Next
All right.
week, the new console will be out, but there's a game that's not even on the new console that I'm excited to play next week. You could like look at the overall theme of this episode and guess what I'm talking about, but yeah, I don't know. Pokemon Go is pretty poggers.
Shut up, Pokemon Go.
My game, I don't know. Gaming's stupid. My game of the year this year is freaking Uno.
It's Uno.
Yeah, I did like my award thing. Like my. I mean, awards aren't over yet. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be cool to do an award show on this podcast. I think I'm just gonna do it on my. Like, I think I'm gonna start up like crap posting on my second channel. I already crap post on that channel. It's Juicy Dan one, the one with like the ranking all the Maddens, that channel. I think I'm gonna do like the award show on there.
Gotcha.
Cause like a lot of my awards, I don't think you would have like you'd have an answer, I guess, but it wouldn't be like a studied answer.
Yeah, it would be me just throwing things that I know out there.
Like, I guess the only like a topic to like put me in your foot, like in your shoes, like best TV show, best new TV show. When doing awards for TV shows, I think you gotta split it off 2 categories. Same thing with gaming. Best new TV show. So like best TV show of the year, which is a show that its first season came out this year.
No.
Because if you do anything else, like when Breaking Bad was a thing, it would have won like best TV show 6 years in a row.
Right. But you have to count.
So I think you have to split it off into best ongoing show, which is the shows like Breaking, like, you know, season 2 on, and then best TV show. Which I've only seen one TV show that is ongoing or new, I think. Because I guess Brockmire season 4. Brockmire season 1 through 3. I don't even think it's 4 seasons. It might be only 3. The first 2 seasons of Brockmire, the first season's really good. Second season's good. The next season they go like 20 years in the future, and it's so bad they canceled it. And it's like I only watched like 2 episodes. I'm like, oh, this is awful. This is actually awful.
I feel like I've seen it.
It's a show about a baseball commentator.
Oh no. That's the okay.
I may have shown you a clip of him like stupid drunk in the booth.
Yes, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
It's a really funny clip. If you watch the show, just watch the first 2 seasons. Or
gotcha.
Look up how many seasons there are. Don't watch the last one. I can't remember. The last one really like ruined it for me. Like, and like my TV show of the year, it has to be I'm Not Okay With This, which isn't even that good. It's on Netflix. It was like a Netflix series. I don't even remember anything about it. It may have been like superheroes or something like that. It's just defaultly the award because it's the only thing I've seen. I feel like if we did an award show, a lot of yours would be like that. Like a lot of your awards would be like, I don't have any other choice.
Yeah, I mean, the only TV show that I am currently watching and have watched recently is Yellowstone.
Yeah, that'd be ongoing. So,
right. So I would put Yellowstone as that.
Yeah, like for example, what's your 2020 game of the year, Drake? Games that have came out in 2020. It'd be Warzone. I know your answer.
Yeah,
but that's it.
That's the only thing I played.
The only thing you've only played, and I think it would genuinely be your answer.
Yeah.
And mine's
Uno.
No, that's ongoing.
Oh,
Technically, ongoing for gaming, I think, is DLC. If there was DLC added. But, I don't know. I'm counting... It's really weird when you get to, like... I guess every award show is unique, so technically I can just give the award to the best thing I watched that... Like, for TV, it would be so much simpler if I just did, like, the best TV show I watched that year. Which is probably hard for me, because I've watched... I've rewatched a bunch of TV this year.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be, like, the best new thing. Which is also, I'm thinking of, or whatever, what the crap the thing was called. I'm not okay with this. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I've seen. Like, I've watched this year Brockmire, The Office, Sex Education. Oh, Sex Education Season 2. That's my best ongoing show. No, dude, maybe not. Season 2 sucked! Crap. So Brockmire, The Office, Sex Education Season 2, Parks and Rec, How I Met Your Mother, That 70s Show, I'm Not Okay With This, New Girl, Criminal Minds, Community, Friends, The League, That 70s Show again, The Office again, Arrested Development, The Office again, Star Trek Next Generation, and then New Girl again. So, like, out of those, what's the best thing? I don't know. Maybe Arrested Development or That 70s Show. It'd be hard. Arrested Development's so funny, but That 70s Show is also really hilarious.
Yeah, I love That 70s Show.
And, like, they both... I guess if you watch my video about the problem with TV, which isn't even public anymore, I enlisted it. You can still find it if you know where to find it. All TV shows endings suck.
Amen.
So, yeah.
Amen.
But I guess That 70s Show's ending isn't as bad as the rest of Development's, so maybe that gives it, like, the lead.
It's true.
And then also, like, I have the same problem with, like, gaming. 2020 games, games that have came out in 2020, I think I've played 2. Cause, like, Among Us came out in 2018, Uno came out in, like, 2016. I guess that's actually a lie. Madden 21, FIFA 21, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, Warzone. I think it's all the 2020 ones I played. 2020 games I played.
Yeah, I've only played Warzone and Madden, and I would give it to Warzone. So,
and also, like, best music, I feel like, is a bad album. Bad category.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I do listen to, like, contemporary music, but, like, I don't know. My best album of the year is the new Mac Miller album. But I also don't listen to, like, a lot of contemporary music.
Yeah, I couldn't answer that one. I don't listen to, like, or I guess I haven't listened to things that have came out this year.
There's a new Lil Wayne album. That was not that good. The new Eminem album, that's really freaking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Mac Miller. I don't know. I like Rate Things and Rate Your Music. There's a new Run the Jewels album. There's a Clipping album that was weird. It's experimental rap. It's always weird. There's the Childish Gambino album. That was really bad. I don't know. Lil Uzi Vert album. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
That's only rap. Like, I don't even know. Like, contemporary rock and contemporary country, couldn't even tell you. Not that those genres are bad. I listen to them just as much as rap. It's just I don't keep up with contemporary music at all.
Oh, speaking of music, Creed is talking about reuniting.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I don't know. Well, I do know, but I love Creed, and that makes me really excited.
You know Creed from The Office used to be a musician?
What?
Creed from The Office?
Really?
He used to be like a lead singer or something like that. Creed Bratton in The Office is played by Creed Bratton, who was a part of a rock band called The Grassroots. which I don't know any of their songs, but yeah, he used to be like a rock star.
That's cool.
I don't know. I think I'll call that the episode. It's been roughly an hour, even though last week we said we're going to do like 30 minutes now.
Yep.
We had 0 topics this week. We made it an hour. So what's the excuse on the other episodes?
I don't know. We just fired up this one for some reason.
Yeah, I had actual sleep.
It helps.
We'll see you.
Doses.